I got secrets that nobody knows.
Who up too early in the morning? Charlotte Douglas International. Long flight ahead, A32. A long way to the, but on my way to Hawaii. I want y'all to stay tuned. I want y'all to pay attention. It's gonna get interesting, all right? Of course, first time ever. I don't know what that was. Let's hop on. Hopped on to do that. It is what it is. I was definitely having a little bit too much fun on this escalator. It was early in the morning, but I had to get it in. And sorry, people behind me, but the almost sport breaks is here. I'm coming in hot. Wow. Of course, never been to Hawaii. First stop will be Detroit. Go figure. Never been to Detroit either. I'm going. After Detroit, then it's a 9-hour. Yes, you heard me correct. 9 hours. Did I not say 9 hours? 9 actual hours in the air to Honolulu. Sport breaks, people. We do things big or we go home. Or is it we stay home?
Carry items belonging to others. Note that all bags are subject to search. Report any suspicious persons or unusual activity to your nearest law enforcement officer. Thank you and have a good flight.
About that time. Time to get on. What time is it now? 5:28 boarding early. That's a good thing. Detroit. Here I come. Ain't that ironic? Those are my curiosity killing my cat. What is the difference between these zones? Like, do you pay more money for zone 1? Or is it a booking agency? What is it? Y'all let me know. Put it in the comments for real. Thank you in advance. Yours truly. It's me. Y'all. Minds want to know, so I have to ask. Tell it. What is the difference in zones? How do you change your zones up? So I have to ask. Hey, good morning. Can I ask you a question while we're here?
Pardon?
What's the difference between the zones?
What the difference between zones? We go by zone number, and I wish how we
You have a good explanation.
A lower zone number, like 1 through 5.
Yeah, like how do you get?
$5 ticket.
Okay, I got you.
Higher number zones, 6, 7, 8, or are more discounted tickets.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Explanation for the peoples. Hey, you want to be in tire zone? Got to pay a little bit more. You know. Next time, pay a little extra and you can get in a better zone. That's how I go. But boarding. Check that with y'all in a second. All right. On here, must say Delta's a little cramped, but it is Delta. Still at first leg, headed to Detroit, trying to get situated. Uh, has to be okay. Get everything situated. We are packed in for sure. This is a full flight. We'll be about an hour or so flight, but it's gonna feel like two because of the time difference. So might as well buckle in, get situated, get prepared. I'll try to cross whoever that and take some window shots accordingly, maybe as we get to Detroit, closer to Detroit. Not really concerned with Charlotte and the Charlotte skyline. I have plenty of video of that. So again, y'all buckle in. This is the first one ever. Will be more to come. Let me know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's the host with the most, Dante Washington, Sport Breaks, on vacation. Beautiful start to day. The sun rising, grand sun rising to be exact. But as you can see, all the way up, headed to Detroit, Michigan from Charlotte, North Carolina. Very smooth ride, but now it's time to drop down. And you see those vapor trails, so cool, so smooth, so cool, so extra cool. It makes you want to be cool, yeah. But now it is more vapor trails, but it's time for the big touchdown. Big brakes, big brakes, big brakes. Time to slow it down. Welcome to DTW. And I don't mean myself, I mean Detroit International Airport in Detroit, Michigan. Detroit. Yeah. Probably one of the quickest flights I've ever had. But definitely was a nice little flight. Big girl right there. Home of the Detroit Lions, Red Wings, and Pistons. Yeah. So hour or so layover, then it is off to Honolulu. Yes, you heard me correctly. Honolulu. Don't know how to even feel about that right now. Like, plane could be stupid big. 3 seats in the middle, 2 on each side. Never been on a plane like that. So there is a first time for everything. So definitely will enjoy it. Period. All right. Honolulu, Hawaii. Yeah. Here. Deplaning, as they say. Got a little wait to relax. Go to the next gate. Relax. And wait on this next flight. So we'll be all right. Am I hungry? The fact that they got a Longhorn Steakhouse in here is crazy. Welcome to Detroit. Looking out at the jumbo jets. I had to get some clarity there. There we go. That is our plane right there. Just getting situated. About that time. Train coming if you need a ride. Choo choo. Wait, what? Kind of nervous to pull out my Green Bay Packer coat and cover up. It's kind of cold in here, but all in all, Delta was a decent flight. It was a swift flight. I'm an American Airlines type of guy. I don't mind doing Spirit. I've flown Spirit as well, but my first time flying Delta was A-OK. Again, there's that dang on train. People across this airport. Never thought Detroit Airport was that big, but apparently it is. Again, thank y'all for taking this journey with me. It is the very first blog of my own. Left Charlotte early. It is still early here in Detroit. What time is it now? My phone says 7:56. I'm gonna assume that's their time schedule. Should be 8-ish in Lake City, South Carolina. So about to give my fam a call, check in with them, make sure that they know I am A-OK. Yeah, and I'll be back. All right. Peace. Literally just went in here and oh my, $300 plus for Tom Ford shades. Maybe they should be 300, 327 to be exact. I'm not sure, but I'm from the other side. I can't afford that. Sorry. Catered on seat change. Went from way to the bike 52 to a little bit closer from the back in 46. Big ass plane, so I'm ready to see what it is, you know.
Very welcome. Welcome. Follow right the line.
It's all love, you know. You can get it, huh?
Mom, here's the deal. Every night I will do like
I lost my mics. Lost my other set of microphones. But I am on here. Big old plane. 2-3 rows. It's crazy. Side, middle, another side. And I got my own personal. This was amazing to me. The fact that I had my own personal screen. I could check the flight track. I could look at videos. I could listen to music. Delta was very courteous, very clean, very cool. Gave me my own set of headphones to where I can lock in myself. Didn't need to use my phone. But I had already downloaded Paramount on my phone, and I had to look at my show, The Lioness, which The Lioness was actually on here as well. But it's something about Zoe Saldana. Mwah. Like I was saying, very cool trade, cool. Had my neck pad ready to go. Um, just was getting in that mode to endure this long flight. Stewardess all were nice. People on the plane were cool. This was exciting. Seeing here on the flight tracker, Hawaii was so far away, but this was what I wanted. This was the move, and just would take a little time. Had a reset right there, but nonetheless, they got it situated. Um, and I was able to see my screen back before you know it. It will be on soon. Just showing you a wide view of the plane just to let you see what's going on. Kind of went forward in my flight. We were flying over the Rockies, near Vegas. They gave you the side view, the tracker, the cities that you were flying near. I just felt like this was beyond neat, showing you how the plane balanced itself, what type of feet we was at. It was at 33,000 at that moment, and we was on a specific track, not deviating from it. But this was just beyond cool. I mean, again, how many people get the opportunity to go to Hawaii and you know, I was really looking forward to getting to the West Coast and, starting that leg of the journey. But as you can see, we were dead over the Rockies, going in. And again, this flight was very comfortable, and I felt like this was the amazing part to see this tracker, leaving DTW, of course, going to Honolulu. Again, more stats and coordinates about where we were, what we were doing, how long we were gone, what's the wind speed, how fast we were going compared to ground speed. To me, this was the dopest thing out, and Delta has a friend in me thanks to it. But again, I appreciate y'all for enjoying this flight with me. This was an incredible thing to deal with, to experience, and I suggest you do the same thing once you get the opportunity. Like I said, you can see it, see what towns we were at. You could look at a movie. You could do a whole lot of things while in the air. And fast forward here, we were just getting off the coast of California. More coordinates about where we were, local time, destination, uh, where you left from, the ground speed of how fast the plane was moving. This is marvelous. But I definitely was at a place of like, whew, this is the first part of it. I'm off of the continental US. I'm headed to Honolulu, Hawaii, big old island out in the ocean, Pacific Ocean to be exact. And you can see what you would be looking at if you were at a window, nothing but water. Here, after that, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours. Once we got off the coast, it was still another 4 to 5 hours worth of flying over nothing but water. You would have think that we would have stopped at LAX or something, but very obvious that the plane had enough fuel to get from Detroit to where we needed to be. And again, here we are inching closer and closer and closer. I was getting more excited by the hour. Took a few cat naps. Tried to make sure I got to stay up and kind of enjoy the experience, but got some cat naps in, and lo and behold, we were still riding, flying, 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 to the point I was almost kind of weary. Um, Again, the further we got away from the mainland, the more anxious I got, the more my mind went, the more excited I got about the fact that I have been talking about moving to Hawaii for the past 10 to 12 years. And I was finally getting the opportunity to actually go and visit the state, and see how things were for myself. As you saw while I was talking, we were inching closer, and it's almost like we're halfway there. But this was a hell of a ride. And if you are coming to Hawaii, this ride is what you have to expect. I don't know what part of the world you would be coming from, but me being from South Carolina, I already knew that this was going to be one of the longest flights that I have ever flown. I've been to Portland, I've been to Seattle, I've been to New York, I've been to Boston, all on flights, and I've stopped in various cities like Denver, Detroit now, Chicago, but this flight is a different kind of flight, and it does take some getting used to. So getting there was the getting there, but in my head and in my heart, it's like I'm going to enjoy the time there, and then I'll worry about the flight back, Finally inching closer, and to see that part of it, I was just ecstatic. Of course, they had gave us more than enough meals. I took that pizza twist, and it had nothing but cheese and the sauce. I'm allergic to tomatoes, but oh well, I was hungry. So I took the opportunity to punish that pizza sub looking thingy. And it was damn good. So shout out to Delta for their meals. They made sure that we were taken care of. I was one that I did not want to eat too much on this plane, because too much eating and drinking on a plane that is going to be in the air for 8 hours means you're going to have to use the bathroom. And I wasn't trying to get up back and forth. But nonetheless, we were inching closer. I was full from the little pizzeria Joan. And as you can see, Honolulu was within our sights. We was very close to getting situated. Maybe 45 minutes or so, and we were about to land. And when I say I began to get extremely happy, because again, good recline on the seats, good shows on my phone, on the TV, but I pretty much kept this tracker on, and I looked at, like I said, the Lioness on my phone on the Paramount app that I already had downloaded. But again, right here, you can see so close, so far away, but so close. The island itself, Hawaii, preparing to land. Such a wonderful feeling, period. I just thought at this moment it was so dope on the tracker to see how we drop down, lower our altitude just to get in place to land on this island. But if you pay close attention to the screen and you've been here this long, definitely make sure that you have subscribed, you like, leave me a comment where you need to. But that was the point I'm trying to take right there. Look at the islands, they popped up. It's like, you can see them out your window. We are officially here, Hawaii, 50th state in the US of A. Got so much in store for you guys and gals. Make sure you stay around, stick around, and listen and pay attention, alright? Finally landed. We are here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Very early in the day. I want to say it was around 2 to 3-ish in the afternoon, which would bring it around about 9 p.m. local time. But we are here nonetheless. Let's go! Officially stepped out the airport to see nothing but beauty, clouds, and believe it or not, it was hot. Leaving the airport to the hotel, 4 miles will take 30 minutes. The H1 and traffic in Honolulu is terrible. But stick around for part 2. Make sure you sub. I promise you it'll be nice.